Hey everyone, welcome back to Shitcoin Daily. If this is your first time here, please do us a huge favor, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and leave a comment down below on the next shitcoin or news that you want us to cover. Today, we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about some drama within SushiSwap and some takeovers that are happening in there. We're also going to talk about Desantis proposing a bill to be able to use crypto in the state of Florida. And we're also going to talk about our daily shitcoin, which is MetaDoge. If you don't know anything metaverse related, is gaining mega popularity. So we're going to focus on that. But first, we're going to go over the news, and Ape is going to get us through it.
All right, so pretty much the big major news is that Gemini trading platform is down. It's been down for several hours. They said that all the funds are still online and secure, so don't think that your funds got taken down, but it's still concerning that it was down for a while. Also, IOTA assembles pretty much crowdfunded $100 million from early investors. And then the big news is that Florida Governor Desantis said that, hey, all the state bills and taxes that you owe us, you could pay in crypto. You could also pay Medicare and some of the other payments that you need for the state. They are gonna start accepting crypto, which is great and good in the first step. Now, I want to see how that goes from the state level to the federal level. So they say, okay, I got the crypto. Does the state sell the coin for actual cash and whatever they have to owe to, federal government? Do they pay them in crypto or are they just gonna pay them in cash? So I'm curious about that. On the flip side, the European Central Bank pretty much said that crypto doesn't provide anything, doesn't add anything to society or as a whole. They're very on the opposite side of things, saying that, you know what, it's not for us, and I think it's just a gimmick. I'm not gonna try implementing crypto into our ecosystem. So we'll see about that. And lastly, we have the Opera web browser, which a lot of people probably don't know, which is like a Google Chrome, but it's called Opera. They're trying to partner up with Solana and see if they could merge and create something.
I think on the federal level, speaking about DeSantis adopting crypto and to take it to the federal level, I think anything federal for adoption on crypto is going to take easily another 5 to 10 years. 10 years being on the long end, but at least five, because the federal government just takes forever for everything. So I just don't think that's going to be anytime soon. And the EU and their comments considered like the likelihood of the doubters of the internet,
Yeah.
kind of stuff like that. They're like, oh, it's just a gimmick. Like it's not gonna be a thing. Like when um Elon Musk created this company, Zip2 Recruiter, and the phone book company Yellow Pages. They're like, oh, like it's not gonna compete with us. I mean, hello, where is Yellow Pages today? So,
And where's the
um,
recruiter today?
yeah, well, that too, yeah. So things change. So I mean, the EU, unfortunately, if they think this way, they're gonna fall behind, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the states. I don't think federal level, yes, as in nationally, but I think if DeSantis can bypass some of the politics and just do it statewide instead of like having to try to get federal approval or whatever, I think he can do it for not paying taxes because again that's federally, but maybe on a smaller level, like maybe paying your parking ticket or some low level local fines you could do through local government.
And
I think they might be
also,
able to do like state property tax.
but I would also argue, or I want to see, how they're gonna do it in the sense of what coin. Are they gonna accept any shitcoin, or are they gonna accept USDC, Bitcoin, or whatever? I think if they do it like USDC, USDT, stable coins would be better for them because that way,
Yeah, it'd be the
obviously,
same thing. Like
it,
it
it,
just it would
I,
be better, like in terms of conversion, or
yeah.
like the them being able to like secure the amount that's given. But I mean, that's not accepting crypto. That's accepting a digitalized version of a dollar. It's not crypto.
But technically it is. The only thing is the question, what platform are they gonna use? Is it just gonna be Binance and Coinbase or just anything? Just here's a wallet, send it to there, put in your name and what you're paying it for. I want to see what platform they're gonna be using or accepting it on. Do I cash app Bitcoin to the Florida governor? I want to see how that goes,
No, I think it's
whether
gonna be custom, like to the state. They each have their own platform. Like,
Yeah.
like if you needed to pay your parking ticket per se, there's a website that sucks. It doesn't matter what state you're from, it sucks. But
I don't
they
know. I
accept
just
the
I just
payment
had to
methods.
dispute one, and it was actually pretty easy.
Okay. Well,
So being able to dispute and make it like
Oh,
it being easy, that's quite interesting. But it's just again, the websites kind of suck, but they accept payment methods such as credit card or
we'll
debit. I
probably
mean, you
see
can't do cash.
applications like the ones El Salvador put out for their banking, as in their national wallets and whatnot.
look,
Yeah.
as long as, I send in the money and then they come back at me saying, well, the value of Bitcoin went down and it took a while to process transaction in the 30 minutes. So you owe us like this much more. As long as, I don't run into that. That's the only reason I said stablecoin, because for the most part, 30 minutes could happen. It could, a lot could happen, especially in the crypto world. So that's my
Yeah.
only concern.
Yeah.
And it's one step closer for you to keep all your money in crypto, whether that's something you would consider doing or not. But this is definitely one step closer for that adoption. But let's go to the next article.
So pretty much, SushiSwap is gonna pretty much get taken over by a group of people who you guys obviously know as Frog Nation. They're pretty much all part of Wonderland, Popsicle Finance, Abracadabra Money. So these people are pretty much gonna try taking over SushiSwap and putting them under their umbrella. Pretty much people from SushiSwap are not too keen of it, not too happy. And, over the year they had, kind of rocky path in the SushiSwap, whether it's a CTO resigning, drama within the company and whatnot. So they're down 45% from their all-time high. So we'll see what happens.
Right. I mean, I think a change in management is sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's good to get some outside perspective. So um, I'm I'm neutral.
I think it's probably gonna go in a better direction. I mean, how often have any of us heard of Sushi Swap lately? How often has people used Sushi Swap lately? There's no traction, in my
Uh,
opinion.
the reason why we don't hear it as much is because we avoid Ethereum because of the gas fee. So that's the
Yeah,
only reason we hear. I heard of Unicorn Swap and I've heard of Sushi Swap, or at least I've seen it on the app,
Uniswap, yeah.
yeah, we've
but
seen it,
I just
but
avoid it.
there's nothing breaking about it. Like if you think of, okay, I want to trade Ethereum, you think of
Uniswap.
Uniswap, right? You don't think of Sushi Swap.
Yeah.
So I think maybe the new direction of new leadership will make it come around to be the main exchange for Ethereum.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Yeah. And judging where from my understanding, uh Uniswap is above Sushi, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
So
think so, but I don't have any hard numbers on me.
so let's see. SushiSwap is currently ranked at 102, and Uniswap is ranked at 19. So yeah, I think definitely a change in management might be the best
yeah.
for SushiSwap right now.
That's why their coin jumped 10%. So maybe it's not all bad, but we'll see.
So now moving into the metaverse. And again, for those of you not aware, anything meta is popping off. Might be the best place to put your money if you're
Yeah.
suffering in this downtrend right now. And we have a shitcoin for you today, MetaDoge, and Ninja's gonna show us what that is.
And this coin is starting to really pop off. We looked over it last week as maybe one of the ones that we would talk about, and we went with another, of course. But I think this week it really deserves mention as its traction has started to really gain popularity. The Twitter followers have climbed, Telegram followers have climbed, holders have climbed. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. They've got a bunch of things detailed out on their roadmap. They want to become an Ethereum chain swap from Binance to Ethereum. They're minting NFTs. They want to create their NFT marketplace. They also want to create a staking method for your NFTs. So same method for staking your coins. Their MetaDoge coins, stake that, you'll get some back. They want to have the same implementation for the NFT program, which is not something I've heard too much about lately. So
I would say 80% of what they said is kind of typical DeFi coin stuff.
typical DeFi, yeah. The Ethereum bridge, yeah, we've heard of it. NFT marketplace, yeah, we've heard of it. But staking the NFTs, I
That's
haven't.
new.
That's definitely something new. And with anything new, as soon as somebody mentions something out of like the ordinary, yeah, people are gonna invest in that right off the bat. So I think MetaDoge is gonna be one of those out of the box. I'm gonna do something new and be the first to do it. I mean, their first line when you go on their website is combining the two most popular things in one place: Doge, which everyone loves, and Meta, which is becoming
The thing.
massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at their graph. Okay, we see a red bar if we're looking at the most current, but that climb up to it, and then even here, you can see drop, but the resistance to the drop, and it climbs back up, and then we see another drop. So second drop, I can say there's probably going to be a third, but it's going to climb back up again and then drop. So
So how
If you bought at the beginning of this graph, if you exclude that red bar at the end, if you bought at the beginning of the graph, you would have 3x'd.
yeah,
So I mean, and what was
and
that? That wasn't even. That was a couple days ago.
yeah, I mean that's not even what's considered the all-time high. All-time high is above the 1,000 point mark, while
That looks
we're
like the
still at
initial
7.
hype.
Yeah, that's probably the initial. This is probably release date, launch date right here.
Yeah.
hmm,
And a market cap of 4.6 million is definitely low enough. And I mean, it's just like MetaDoge. Like, again, anything, if you haven't really been paying attention, anything metaverse related has just been blowing the hell up. And Meta and
name?
Doge,
Yeah.
like, it just kind of fits for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like I'm about it because what they're saying is what other coins, DeFi coins or whatnot are already doing. I don't think they're providing much to the table besides having the word Meta and Doge, two hype names, buzzwords on the crypto market and just slapping it on. So
Right.
I'm kind of skeptical.
Yeah, but remember, we got to think about it like this. What makes sense in the crypto market?
Nothing.
There you go. There you go. That's all I got to say
Nothing. That's
about it.
just
That's all I
cooking,
got to
man.
say. It's just
But
cuckoo
but
land.
but
The
my
cuckoo land.
my go-to would be if they beat the spike right there on the first initial run-up or whatever, the second one actually. If they beat it, then I would have hope. But my thing I've always seen is this after they hit an all-time high, which is hard to predict, but looking at a graph like this, it's always slightly below the all-time high, and then it just gets lower and lower, and then it just sizzles out. But that's just from my experience.
I think if they're able
Well,
to implement the NFT staking, I think that is going to pave a way for a new all-time high that's probably triple what we're seeing now.
I think for me, it's just like the way I think about these things, these shit coins really, is that each of them, like, they normally just copy each other. And we see this on the token sniffer, where it's like the copied contract. And one of them might provide something new, like SafeMoon popularized tax tokens, and now that's something that's normal in the space. And let's say MetaDoge, that's staking NFTs, maybe they popularize that. I'm just curious what coin is going to be the coin to take all these things and be the next Solana or, SushiSwap or whatever. Like, is it MetaDoge or is it not? Like, I don't know. That's my only thing. Like, is it going to gain enough popularity to like popularize what they're trying to present?
Yeah, and I mean they've gotten almost 9,000 holders, which when we last looked at this, they were only like at 5, and that was a week ago. So that's quite a lot of holders within a week.
Wait, what
And
was it a week ago?
it was at like
1,000.
5,200 holders total. So that's like over, 3,000 holders, a little under actually, but a lot
Show
of
me the
people
wallet sizes.
within a week. This
Okay,
is this is the
biggest
burn.
one,
This is the contract.
2%.
Contract. Yep, first one's at 2%.
To tell you the truth, that's not bad.
That's
That's
not.
actually really good. I mean,
Yeah.
for a 4 million market cap coin, the second that hits, like, let's say it hits 50 million, that's gonna be a massive wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
they're
person
definitely
will
gonna
have a
sell.
hard time selling out.
Yeah, that's when you have a wallet. I'd say anything above 1%, like that's liquidity problems right there for you.
Yeah, and right now the liquidity is running at 757 BNB.
He'll have enough, but well, no, 700. I
I mean,
mean,
he's not going to
757
get
BNB.
out. He's not
but
going
he's
to get
not
out
gonna
that
get out.
value. Yeah.
Well,
No, yeah,
no,
yeah.
he's just gonna dump it, but run the value for himself. So he'll probably do it like over time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think for any of these new coins, I think if you like have enough to put in, I think 0.5% is like the max you should go. Like
Yep.
that's pretty
And
much.
real quick before we end this off here, we're just gonna look at the token sniffer. You know, it's got a really good score. I love the buy fee. I love the sell fee. 10% both ways. Um, again, source does not contain a max transaction amount. Can be common for contracts in development, like we just mentioned earlier. Same with the ownership. You know, you have to retain ownership to be able to edit the contract. Other than that, everything looks really good. I mean, we already looked at the holders. You know, we saw that. We saw the liquidity has a lot of BNB in it. So risk wise, I don't see a risk in this coin other than
And the DEX score is 99
yeah, the
as well.
DEX score is
So
99.
it has a good all around rating. The amount of holders like holding large amounts is none really. 2% for one, and the one after that has like 1%. This looks like to me a low risk. You know, I might put some money into it. So
Uh,
I actually might put like 5 grand into it. So
well, and that graph is at what, 1 hour? Can you
This
go
is the
to
1 hour
15
graph.
minutes, 5 minutes, or
This
yeah?
is 15. This is 5.
Okay, so over the weekend they had a run up, but since today's a bloody Monday,
Yeah.
uh,
yeah,
I'm just gonna wait until how tomorrow looks on
yeah. I
the
might
crypto
wait till the
market.
end of the day, maybe early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, because
I'm
if you
I'm
look at the
thinking,
previous dips, it's all in one go. It's not
yeah.
like what we're seeing right now. Some of it was like all at once, but it's really been a up, down, 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 up, down, down kind of game.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait until it dips a lot more, because uh unless they announce something, maybe go on their social media, but I see it running down. I'm not gonna say there's a rug pull. The followers look natural. It's not like 120K bots, how you see some
Yeah.
of the other
Yeah.
coins. This looks like a natural thing. I'm not gonna say it's a rug pull, but I'm just gonna say that it's running on hype. Once hype dies down, that's when the price goes down and people just like, oh, I'm not 10x in a day, I'm selling. So I would give it a cautious for me. I probably would either wait for it dip a lot more, but that's just me. So I'll just give
I'm
it a
gonna wait
wait.
until tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna have 5 to 10K ready, and depending what it looks like tomorrow, what the market looks like tomorrow. By the way, if you're investing in coins right now, don't be surprised if your money's down. The crypto
Yeah.
market is looking like shit.
Yeah.
And also stock market. I've tracked both, and yeah, wherever you're at and right now, the best thing you could do is have cash
Yeah.
ready to buy the dip, and buy the dip, and then keep on buying the dip because it
But
just
keep on
stays
buying
going
the
down.
dip because yeah.
Hopefully you have enough chip.
For this one in particular, I would definitely continue watching this. Watch it at 15 to 5 minute intervals, and watch for a green bar like this one, but a little bit higher. I mean, you want to see resistance to the dip, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
marks what
I,
Also,
new
I
peaks.
expect another massive red candle. It looks like there's no support. Like
yeah, I was gonna say, if you look at past week or the week and a half, see what the resistance are, whether they're more or less where they're hovering at, where they're, what the floor and the ceiling is. So, you know, it's just, I don't know. I just feel I feel like there's gonna be another dip, a bigger dip coming, and then from there, if it hits the floor of the previous, I want to say the floor, uh, that before the two green bars or whatever, I'd buy in there. But I don't know. I see that it's just gonna go down from here.
I
we'll
think
see.
it's
We'll
probably gonna
keep an
go
eye
up.
on it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go up longer term. I mean longer term. I mean over
Oh,
a week or two. Like over the short term with Bitcoin the way it's acting, I see a downtrend. So
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for an entry at about 3.5 million market cap just from looking at the graph. Not that that's like solidified in anything. I just expect it to go down. These low cap coins are the ones who suffer the most when Bitcoin goes down.
Yep.
So, but that's pretty much it for today. Guys, if you have a shitcoin you want us to talk about, let us know down in the comments. We'll look it over, see what we think about it. Um, and we'll see everyone tomorrow where we go over the news. And that's it. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. And thank you for being here. See everyone tomorrow.
All right, guys.